What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. We are sitting in the 2020 1794 TRD right now. We're going to take a quick walk around this truck, and I'm going to show you some of the things that it offers. 1794 is by far one of my favorite trims. Look at those seats. Some of you love them. Some of you hate them. I love them. So it is with the TRD off-road package, like I said, so there are a few differences here and there. I'm also going to show you what's different for 2020 on the Tundra in general that is offered on this truck. So stay tuned, check it out, and let me know what you think at the end. All right, let's do a quick walk around of the 2020 1794 with TRD off-road package in Voodoo Blue. I'm going to go ahead now and apologize for the wind because, I don't know, I feel like I'm in a wind tunnel between two houses, but please forgive me for that. But anyway, let's start up front. So it's the TRD off-road package, so that gives you, in my opinion, better wheels than what you get when you don't get the TRD package. These are 18-inch TRD unique wheels, and they come with the Michelin LTX all-terrain tires, okay? Like I said, 18-inch. If you go the other direction, there's two other options. They're both 20-inch, and they come with a more, I don't know, roadworthy tire, I would call it. This is a pretty good all-terrain, like I said, off-road package. It's the same wheel and tire package that comes if you have TRD off-road, whether it be SR5 Limited or this. So you get that for the TRD off-road package. You get a sticker on the back, which I'll show you in a minute. Bilstein shocks. There's a skid plate on the engine and the fuel tank that come with it. But the reason we want to start up front with the TRD off-road package for this 1794, when you get the TRD off-road package, you get the black surround LED lights. So normally the 1794, this would all be chrome, but these have a little black accenting to them and they look good. I want those on my Platinum very badly. So I know this has been the talk since I've had this truck and put up some pictures and everything. What do you think of Voodoo Blue on this? A lot of people say they don't like it because, we'll get in there in a minute, but I can't really see it here. The tan interior does not go with it. I don't know. I like the Voodoo Blue. I would have to do a lot of things to this truck to make it what I would want it to be, but Voodoo Blue is growing on me. But anyway, let's just talk about what's in front of us now. So this is your 1794 grille, which has changed. In 2018, they changed this when they went to Toyota Safety Sense. The grille has a little more black accenting in it, which I like it. The old grille was just all chrome all the way. This at least has some accenting. But yeah, so this is also going to be available on the new Trail Edition Tundra. This is the grille that will be coming on the Trail Edition Tundra. So take a look at it. The only difference is for the Trail Edition in 2021, it'll be body color right here, the surround. But anyway, so we have your chrome end caps. You have your parking sensors. This has blind spot monitoring. This is the 1794, if you're new to Toyota Tundra, fully loaded to the teeth. Everything that could be offered is offered on this thing. Got some running boards that won't necessarily affect anything if you're trying to go over as far as clearance. You look pretty good there. Some mud flex, like I said, TRD. This is the Bilstein shocks up front. They are also in the back as well. Oh yeah, I forgot to say this too. With the TRD package, you also get tow hooks up front. I'm pretty sure you get tow hooks anyway, but if anyone has a 1794 without the TRD package, let me know on that one. Chrome end caps. A lot of this is the same as it's always been. My favorite badge in the Tundra game. I love that badge. It looks good. It looks good. Looks great in person. The size of it is perfect. And I don't know if you know this, on the 1794 and Platinum, which are the two luxury edition Tundras, you never get Tundra down here like you do on the other Tundras out there, like the Limited and the SR5 and whatnot. Even the TRD Pro, you get a Tundra right there, but you really don't need it because on the Platinum and the 1794, it says Tundra right on the main badge. So here's some of the stuff that's new for 2020 right here, okay? So now it's keyless entry, okay? So the handles are a little different. They're chrome, and then you got body color here. To change these out to all body color might be a little bit of a pain because you got some electronics involved in it now. So keyless entry is here on the Tundra finally, right boys, girls, everyone? I know some of you will be happy there. Voodoo Blue everywhere. You can see this truck from space. Like I said, sorry about the wind. Body color rear bumper. Coming around. See right here in the inlay, you got to put the inlay there on the bed stab. Just trying to for you guys right now. I apologize. And here's your bed. So this is the spray on bed liner, of course, the one from the factory that says Tundra. I really like it. I need this in my car for real. As we come around, you will see another difference for the 2020 Tundra out here, and there it is. No more antenna up there on the fender. The antenna is now on the roof. Some people like this, some people hate this. Let me know what you think. But that is the two main differences from 2020 to 2019 to 2020, although I will say that's only on the outside. So now we have to go inside and see the differences in there. So one more walk around this to go to the other side. By the way, this has the stock exhaust. It sounds pretty good, by the way. Been driving it for a few days now. I like it a lot. Backup camera, as always, comes with everything now. Sliding rear window. There it is. Beautiful truck. So let's check the inside. Just want to give you guys an overall look before we hop up in it and look at the electronics in the dash. So these are the seats. I'm personally in love with these seats. Some people say they wish it was a little bit darker in here, as far as maybe instead of like a tan orange, maybe like a dark brown, more like the wood grain look. But I do love the look of these seats. Center console. We'll get to these electronics momentarily. So I will say this, I'm not a huge fan of fake wood grain, okay? But this right here is more, it almost feels like a hard rubber, very grippy. I really enjoy this on this wheel. I wish my Platinum had something like that. Now my Platinum just has basically leather wrapped all the way around, but this is great. I'm a fan of this. But here's what she looks like in 2020. Not bad. 1794 pretty much unchanged. Some of the differences, this screen is 1 inch bigger, 8 inch, and it looks like it has Entune 3.0 on there. I love it, and we will see that momentarily. Also, what some people like and dislike, push button start now for the Tundra, which is a pretty big deal, I guess. Apple CarPlay on there, Android Auto. You get the moonroof. These should be LED by now, I would think. You get this SOS button. I don't know if that was in the 2019s, let me know. But those are the main differences right there for the interior. But the same old 1794 with this extremely blue color. We will go back here and we will look. Oh, hold on one sec. We will first unlock, then we will look in the back seat. One of my favorite things about the 1794 are these mats. You have these in the back. It goes all the way across. It says 1794 in the middle. We're going to go back up front for a second here. I apologize. And these are the ones that are in the front right there. I like them. Very unique looking, very cool, nice touch. So here's the back seats. Same tan color as the fronts, obviously. You get this little pull down if you have 2 passengers. Cup holders. Up here, you get an outlet and some vents. That's pretty much it. Would like to see a little bit more for the backseat passengers. Maybe heated and cooled. One thing about these that are cool is you got these little suede inserts with the leather. They look good. I like the vibe they're going with the 1794. One thing people complain about a lot to this day is that the 1794 doesn't come with any under-seat storage. Just so you know, in case you're new to the Tundra, you are correct. It doesn't come with any under-seat storage. The double cab does, but there's a company out there called ESP, and they make under-seat storage for the CrewMax, and there's a couple different options out there. So go check that out if you're looking to buy it. Not too expensive, pretty easy install. I actually have an install video in my parts install playlist if you want to see how easy it is. Not hard at all. So you'll have to pay a little bit more. I think mine was 150 bucks, but you know what, if you want that under seat storage, that's what you got to do. Also, JBL sound system, 12 speakers in the JBL sound system. Here's what it looks like from back here. Need that moonroof. Okay, let's go check out the electronics. All right, if you have a 2018 and up Tundra, you're probably familiar with this gauge cluster layout. I'm a fan. Nothing's really changed in here, but like I said, I have a 2017 Platinum, and I really like this setup a lot more. At first, I liked my other setup, the one I have, but this has really grown on me, especially with all the options you got in here. Just the usual stuff. You know, you got Toyota Safety Sense now, and that's why they had to change all this, but everything right in front of you. Probably my favorite thing is that right there where I could read, you know, miles per hour and my range and everything. And when you shut the truck off, it'll show you how your gas mileage was on the trip and how long of a trip you took and everything like that. So it's a nice, simple, straight to the point gauge cluster. I'm definitely a fan. Now, probably the biggest change for 2020 in these Tundras is this right here, the new screen. It's 1 inch bigger, okay, so it's an 8-inch screen, and it looks like they upgraded it to the Entune 3.0. Like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, because even on the sticker it doesn't say. But this, I gotta say, a couple things I like about this one more than the one that I have and the one that you have in basically 14 to 19. There's not glare on this. There's not a glare issue. I haven't had one yet, at least. Everything seems to be very simple like the other one, but I just like the layout a lot more. It looks a lot more, I'm not going to say advanced. I'm going to say a little more modern. You got everything you need here. You got the map. You got that. You got your apps. Now, what you do is if you download Entune App Suite is what it used to be called. Oh, there you go, Entune App Suite. So there's a new Entune App Suite, and that will give you all these different apps on here. Obviously, because this is a press vehicle, I don't have the option to do that. With that, you will get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and the options for that. Can't really do much here in see, I'm not connected to anything, so you can't really do much in here without, you know, having your phone like truly hooked up to it. I know one thing I hit on here, I don't remember what it was, but I went to hit, I think it was apps. Oh yeah, so I hit authorization, and it told me I have to enter in the authorization code that you get when you get the vehicle. So there you go. But overall, it's easy to navigate like the other one. I think the graphics are a lot better, and it seems to not have a glare problem, at least for the last 3 days that I've been driving it, where my other one on my 2017 catches glare even on a cloudy day. So overall, I'm really a big fan, and it's, you know, it's push button like the old school stuff. This is where you do, you know, you're setting up how you want your screen and everything. But overall, a big fan of this. Let me know what you think. All right, moving on down to the climate control. Same as usual, heated, cooled seats. You know the whole game here. This has been in the Tundra for a while. If you're limited and up, you get this. If you're SR5, you get something a little bit different, but the same idea. This has a lot more options on it. So when you turn on your heat and stuff, you can, it's dual climate if you want it to be. And you can get the exact temperature you want also. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. Another thing that's different for 2020 is you get a few more ports to plug your stuff in. I know that'll make some people happy. It's not just the cigarette lighter one, although they still have that over here. In my 2017, the parking sensor button is actually over here, but they moved that, no big deal. Like we said, push button start. And everything else, at least to me, looks exactly the same as it's always been. All of your options are down here. Sorry about the glare from the sun, by the way. And your steering wheel controls are the same as 2018 and up. But I gotta know, what do you think? What do you think about the look in here? Do you like the 1794? I do. All right, so what do you think of the 2020 1794? Do you like it? Are you happy with some of the changes Toyota made for 2020? I actually very much am. I've been driving this now for about 3 days. I really enjoy the screen. I actually like the push button start a lot more than I thought I would, I should say. And I love the keyless entry. It's just different. Every time I get in a Tundra, I go to put the key in the ignition because every Tundra I've ever been in obviously has had that. So it's still very weird to me. But overall, I love the truck. Love the 1794. If I was to get one, unfortunately, it wouldn't be Voodoo Blue. This is a very loud and bright color. Mine would be magnetic gray. But if you're into the Voodoo Blue, got to give Toyota some love for putting it on the 1794. I like it with these seats. I know some people don't feel that it matches well, but overall, it is what it is. This is a fun truck to have, and a lot of people either love the 1794 with the Western package that it has, or they hate it. But that's what the Platinum's for. The Platinum is the same luxury level as the 1794. The 1794 is just the Western themed. You still get the Lexus grade leather seats in the Platinum and everything, so that's an all black setup with a little gray and some chrome in it. This thing is just it's very Western. But let me know what you think about the truck. As you saw with the window sticker, $55,200 for a fully loaded Tundra. Everything they offer in the Tundra as far as luxury. Tell me what you think about that price. Now, we always talk about pricing on these trucks being way too high. But if you look at the other brands out there, and even though some of the other brands, their top trim trucks have a lot more options in them, the price is quite high compared to this top trim Tundra. And let's not forget, and I know the people that are fans of the other brands hate when I say this, but the Tundra is the most reliable half-ton pickup that there is. So if you want to sacrifice a couple things like massage seats to get yourself something like this with a very reliable 5.7 liter V8 that has been around a very long time and is tried and true, and still get a few luxury features here and there, this may be where you want to go. So let me know what you think. Are you a fan of the 1794 edition Tundra? Are you happy with what they've done in 2020 for this truck? And what else would you like to see? And don't say MPG, because we already know that answer. Are you happy with the 6-speed transmission? Or are you ready for an 8 or 10-speed? Let me know. Any questions, comments, concerns, go below the video and let's have a chat about it. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook at TundraDude34, TundraDude34@gmail.com. I'll talk to you guys later. I want to go enjoy the 1794 a little bit more. Take care.